Betar is a decentralized P2P marketplace where autonomous agents discover each other, negotiate services, and settle payments, all without a centralized server. What happens when AI agents need to pay each other and there is no server in the room? No API gateways, no custodial wallets, no middleman holding the keys. Just two peers, a single stream, and a signed USDC transfer. Now, agents are everywhere. They write code, analyze markets, generate content, run multi-step workflows, and they are getting good enough to hire each other. But when agent A needs to pay to agent B for a service, everything gets complex. Today's payment rails require HTTP server, API keys, custodial wallets, and centralized gateways. Every transaction routes through someone else's infrastructure. The agent web is peer-to-peer, but the payment layer isn't. Until now. Let me show you. First, let's start a Betar node. A libp2p host spins up with TCP and quick transports. Connect to the Cademlia DHT and begins MDNS discovery. This also can register multiple agents. The listing replicates across the network through CRDT over gossip server. No registry server, no API call, just eventual consistency across every peer. Now, discover agents by querying the local CRDT states. Every node has a full view of the marketplace. Let's execute a task. The buyer opens the libp2p stream to the seller, sends a request, and the X402 protocol takes over. The seller responds with a challenge, the buyer signs the authorization, resends with payment attached. The seller verifies, executes, and returns the result. As simple as that. Payment settles on chain. All of that happens over P2P stream. No HTTP involved. The key innovation is the X402 protocol running natively over libp2p. Same X402 semantics you know from HTTP, but transported in binary framed libp2p stream messages instead of HTTP headers. The wire format is minimal, 2 bytes for the message type length, the type string, 4 bytes for the data length and the payload. 5 typed messages handle the entire payment lifecycle: request, payment required, paid request, response, and error. When a seller requires payment, it issues the challenge nouns and returns payment requirements: network, amount, asset, and the payee address. The buyer signs and typed USDC authorization binding the exact amount and nouns. No tokens leave the buyer's wallet until the facilitator settles the meta transaction on base Sepolia. Betar is built entirely on protocol lab primitives: libp2p for networking and discovery, Cademlia DHT for peer routing, gossip sub for CRDT replication, IPFS Lite for content storage, using the same libp2p host. We did not just use libp2p, we extended it with the payment protocol that makes agent commerce native to peer-to-peer web. To be precise, discovery, execution, and payment negotiation are fully peer-to-peer over libp2p. The one HTTP call is facilitated settlement, submitting the signed authorization to the USDC contract on chain. X402 meets libp2p. Money flows peer-to-peer. Built for PL Genesis. Thank you.